Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from my haunted house in a creepy graveyard. Tonight's special is a buy one get one free. You can always get a buy one get one free. Every reading is available to you. It's buy one get one free. There's the $6 reading, the $11.11 love reading. There's the $15 triple X reading, the $20 past, present, future, and the $30 general. Every reading that you purchase, like I said, is buy one get one free. 1+ minute, 1+ cards, up to 3 questions. It just depends on what comes first. I am going to do a free collective message here in a moment. I'm just going to wait to see if anybody comes by. Hey, Metal Rain, welcome back. That palm tree was so cool. I liked it a lot. Like, made my whole day. That's my palm tree. I think LA has some of the most beautiful trees I've ever seen, actually. Their trees are nothing like here in the southeast. Now, we do have palm trees where I grew up in Florida. And we do have some palm trees here in Atlanta, but they don't last very long. Not sure why they like try to plant them here. But the trees that were all up and down Santa Monica Boulevard, and just the trees there are just incredibly different than here in the southeast. I mean, mostly here it's like oaks, elms, ash. Trees out there are pretty interesting to me. You know, I'm not sure if I've ever seen palm trees that are not trimmed. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can find a picture of that on Google. Oh yeah, I've seen them like this. Yes. Hairy and messy, yeah, with the trunk covered in a thick layer of dead or dying brain. Yeah, I've seen them like this, yeah. They're beautiful, either way. But yeah, I've seen them like this. It's interesting, isn't it? Hey, Molly. Yeah, he didn't even expect to see that happen either. It was just kind of like, oh, I'm going to watch this, and then that happened. Felt really bad for him. Hey Ari, how are you, sweetheart? Oh gosh, that sounds really scary. I'm back. I just was reading something a friend of mine was telling me. Let me catch up the chat. Palm trees with beards, yep. Thanks so much. I really enjoyed reading the script tonight. It was fun. Yeah, excited to bring in Easy. I think we've done a couple episodes with him before, haven't we? Or at least one? Yeah, I'm okay. I feel bad for my roommate because he accidentally saw that guy get murdered. Like, it wasn't even expected. Like, it was just like, okay, I'm gonna watch this live stream. And then next thing he knows, there's blood everywhere. I feel really bad for my roommate. So that was strange, and like you can't predict that kind of stuff. I'm sorry, you just can't. You're gonna go to a personal injury doctor on Friday, Molly? Oh, and you're gonna go to a chiropractor, okay. So check this out, guys. So somebody on Instagram scammed me out of a bunch of money, and I reported it to Instagram. They're like, we don't find anything with this account to be against community guidelines. Like, okay, all right, Instagram. Makes me want to leave Instagram. Oh, it was Easy's first appearance. Okay, I thought we did one where there was somebody who was friends with Jack or worked with Jack Tripper at one point in time, who was a cook or a friend, or maybe I'm just thinking of a different character. Fernando, that's right. I'm thinking of Fernando, yes. It was a funny story that April told us about her brother. It was pretty funny. You know what, Molly? I've never seen that movie. The one that you said you were watching in text, was it Mulan? Yeah, I've never seen Mulan because um, A, wasn't able to go to the movies because we didn't have a car, or B, didn't have a TV to watch it. And then by the time we did have a car or a TV, I just didn't care. I had other things on my mind, you know? Yeah, I didn't see Thumbelina either. Not that I didn't want to see them, it's just that there was, okay, yeah, that would be cool. You can do that. There's a lot of movies I want to see, but I just don't want to watch them alone, you know? And I guess I wouldn't really be watching them alone because I'll be watching them with the dogs. Alright, I'm going to do a collective message since there seems to be a few people here. Alright, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. One thing I did go see was the Alice in Wonderland movie they made. Dad took me to see it in the IMAX theater in 3D. Yeah, we love Alice in Wonderland. Can you imagine my dad watching Alice in Wonderland? But yeah, he likes Alice in Wonderland. And I think he enjoyed having the experience of seeing a 3D movie too. We had never seen one of those. So that was pretty exciting. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides as a collective. What do we need to know? What kind of spirit messages do you have for us today through the liminal space deck? I might not be here for too long, so if you'd like to get a paid reading, go ahead and make your payment. I'm going to go to bed here pretty soon. I've been awake for a while now, and I'm pretty tired. I'm hoping that I will catch up on my sleep. I still haven't caught up on my sleep. I'm still kind of having anxiety from shit that happened last weekend. Nobody has any answers. I just hope it never happens again. Hiding in plain sight. Show me your your original face that you had before you were born. Strangely perfect timing. Hiding in plain sight. Your true authentic self. Strangely perfect timing. I think this is kind of expanding a little bit on yesterday's message where Spirit is saying it's almost like time for some of us to like do a revision of our lives, do a revision of ourselves, like kind of do a little update, a little upgrade, not just physically but spiritually. Some of you may have lost something. Maybe it was your mind, maybe it was an item, maybe it was a friend, maybe it was, but whatever it is that you're looking for, even if you haven't lost something and you're looking for something or someone, Spirit's also saying through this card that it's just right there, hidden in plain sight. Strangely, it's perfect timing for reinventing yourself, reinventing your life, reimagining your life, and whatever it is that you are looking forward to in the future. Well, now is the time to start preparing for that. Maybe do some soul searching in regards to who do you think you may have been, or what do you think you may have lived in a past life that you can maybe improve upon in this one. Because all we are is consciousness, right? Really? Flow from the show Alice died. I didn't know that. that sounds fun. That sounds a lot of fun. Yep, I'll listen to it in a little bit. Let me see, I'm gonna check it out if I've heard this before. No, I've actually never heard that before. But the wings look really pretty. Let me see if I can get an idea of a better picture of them. I'm going to start making wings. Can you hear Ruby snoring? Sounds so cute. Oh wow, her wings are really pretty. I've got a picture of it now. Somebody actually made a pair. I hope, I guess. So she's a tiny human girl born from a flower who eventually marries a fairy prince and becomes a fairy princess. Yep. Becomes a fairy princess like me. It's so cool. Yeah, we gotta watch it. Oh yeah, I'll love it. I've always wanted to see it. I just, like I said, I just don't want to watch. I don't always want to watch movies by myself, you know. Did you ever have a chance to watch Sword in the Stone? I always thought that was an interesting cult classic from Disney. You know all the words to the song. Okay. Oh, I love the Sword in the Stone. It's awesome. With Merlin. It's definitely a cult classic. Disney cult classic. So what do you like about the projector that's better than, say, a TV? Is it like bigger and better and brighter and like more clear or something? Bigger. Yeah, they're not too expensive either. There's some as cheap as $50. Does the projector come with the screen? Not bad. Not bad. So what are you using to project the, like, so it comes with a projector screen, but you're not using the projector? Are you just using the wall or something? Oh, you're just using it on the wall. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, there isn't really a wall I could watch a projector on in here. I wonder if I could turn the TV I do have. That there's something going on with my TV, like where it blinks. But I don't know if it's only when I watch YouTube or what. Hey, Parrot Mama, welcome back. How are you? It's fucking hot in here after cooking dinner. Oh, that looks super cool. That's on your wall? Dude. That's awesome. I wonder if I could use my 55-inch screen on my TV as like as a projector screen. Like by just putting something over it, like a Bristol board or... It's a nice TV, and it was rarely used. I mean, I've taken really good care of it. So I'm a little bit upset that it's not working the way I'd like it to. And then I could be the cable that you use to plug it in. I might need like a new one. I don't know. I'm short and the TV's high, so I haven't bothered to try. I made chicken adobo for dinner. I know it's super hot. Like, I'm gonna go put the air conditioner on. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's been cool here, but suddenly it's just gotten really, like, really muggy. It's really uncomfortable, and I don't like it. It happens, though. I mean, it's still summer. So what is it that makes the projector more comfortable? Is it the placement of the screen? Is it the placement of the movie on the wall? Right on. I'll be on for a little bit longer, maybe like a half hour. I'm gonna stick around until the end of the hour, just to see if anyone wants to get a paid reading. And then I am pretty sleepy, so I am gonna go to bed soon, because that's why I'm only gonna do an hour tonight. Hey Jack Mac, welcome back to the Chammy. How are you, dear? But yeah, I'll be here, Parrot Mama. But I am gonna go to bed in about a half hour. Because I'm sleepy. Yes. Sleep just sounds like the right thing to do right now. especially after the day I've had. I am tired. I am tired. I am tired. I haven't caught up on my sleep in the last couple days, and I really need to. It's like last Friday night, like the neighborhood was attacked and a bunch of crazy shit went down, and I've been having like weird night frights because of it and can't get through the whole night's sleep. Like I just can't get, like 3 hours goes by and I'm like looking out the window to see if there's anything out there, and there's not. Or I'm having nightmares about it, which is just weird. It was super scary. Okay. No, I'm not going to stay up talking to anyone all night tonight, Meryl. But it was fun talking about music the other night. I had so much fun talking about music. But, I mean, we had a good time talking about Mariah Carey. It was a lot of fun. And when talking about, you know, the other ones we talked about. Super fun. Did I send you that Jessica Simpson video yet? I can't remember. I think we talked about it the other night. Alright, talk to you soon too, Jack Mac. Sleep well. Thanks so much for coming by to say hi. Let me see if I can find it. It's so fucking funny. My best friend in England found it pretty easy. Maybe it's still on my YouTube history. Let me look. Really? Caribbean version of Jolene. Wow. Sounds really cool. You know what, Meryl? I'll find it tomorrow and send it to you because it's so funny. It's probably my favorite Jessica Simpson video. And it's a cult classic video too. I mean, it's definitely more than 20. I think it's more than 20 years old. I think it's from the early 2000s when she was still with Nick. I don't really know what they saw in each other. I think this is from the TV show she did with Nick Carter. And man, he is so pissed in the video. It's hilarious. It's very funny. It's so funny. I can't find it anywhere, but I'll get my girlfriend to find it for me tomorrow, or it might be under the links that she sent me before. But it's just been so long since we had a good laugh over it. I'm not sure where it is on my timeline, but I'm gonna find it. Oh, she used to be so beautiful, and then she went and got lip injections. Why? Why did she do that to herself? But I guess it makes her feel better about herself, so. I mean, I personally, I don't think I would do anything cosmetic to myself. People tried to talk me into like fillers and Botox, but I just don't. Even the doctor's like, want some Ozempic? I'm like, no, that's all right. Don't think so. All that stuff just kind of scares me, you know. My cousin went and got Botox, and now she can't feel her face. And it really tore her up bad, so I didn't feel very good about how it made her very, very sick. Now my girlfriend gets it for her headaches, so some people do definitely probably need that. I hear some people are even using Botox for, for like excessive sweating. Ozempic. Has anyone in the chat done Ozempic? I've not done Ozempic. I don't think I would. I think I've won the battle with my eating disorder. Although I wish we could live off of chocolate cake. I would definitely be living off of that if it was healthy. think Molly took Manjaro for a little bit because she was like borderline diabetic and wanted to lose a little bit of weight faster than usual. But it made her really sick, so I don't think she's gone back on it. Especially with all the surgery and stuff she's having. It's probably losing enough weight as it is. Yeah, I haven't heard the song, Meryl, so maybe send it to me when you get a chance. Okay, well, I'm going to be here for another 15 minutes, so if anyone wants to get a paid reading, I'll be out of here in 15 minutes. Because I'm definitely falling asleep here, and my worst nightmare is to fall asleep on a live. Welcome back, Parrot Mama. How are you, dear? I'm gonna be going to bed soon. Glad you came back before I left. I'm just so shattered. I'll feel better tomorrow, though. No, I don't have Discord. Should I? I used to, I don't use it anymore, so I deleted my account. Hey Yvette, how are you, dear? Sure. What are your questions, hon? Go ahead and put them in chat. I used Discord for like in-game rating and stuff like that for games I used to play that I don't play anymore. So once everybody was gone, and the game was over, I deleted the account. Welcome back, Yvette. Nice to see you, dear. Go ahead and put your questions in the chat because I'm going to go to bed in 10 minutes. Okay, go ahead and email. Yeah, the chat's ridiculous. It really is. I don't know why it's like that. It doesn't make any sense. I'm going to get a drinky treat. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. I'm back. Yvette, you know I don't do legal financial questions, right? Pick another question, dear. I mean, the reason I don't do legal financial questions, I mean, to invest in the money, it's like, that's going to be have to be your own personal choice. I just can't see that right now. I don't do legal financial questions, so is it going to be good for you to invest in it? Well, I don't know. Can you pick a different question, please? Think about a different question. I just don't feel connected to that question. I just don't feel like that's something that I can give you the answer to, sweetheart. Okay? Now, the question about Shay, I can do that. How will money be from now on until the end of the year? I can do that. But investing questions, legal financial questions, these are not really questions that I do. I could split the deck, Wheel of Fortune. I don't know if that would please you to know that, it could be up, it could be down. But at the same time, there's a lot of competition in that situation. I just don't do investing in legal financial kind of questions. I don't know if, I don't know, I'm kind of just blank there with that. I know it's not like it has to do with the law or anything like that, but at the same time, it's like I'm just not feeling called to answer that question, but I gave you a card anyways, okay? So when it comes to investing questions, I just am not that kind of reader. As far as with Shay, you do have a beautiful new beginning here with this person. And Spirit is saying that in regards to the Ace of Pentacles, if it is a financial situation, it's a very positive and new beginning with this situation that can lead to a lot of prosperity and balance in your life. Something to bring you, look, you see that open road to that beautiful house and that beautiful lawn. And it's definitely something that will help you become more financially stable, this friend. Especially if you want to do business with her. As far as the investing, though, maybe talk to an advisor. Do you have a financial advisor? Because I feel like Spirit's telling you that you need a financial advisor with that Wheel of Fortune in that situation. Okay? That's going to be somebody who can help guide you with that kind of thing far better than I would at this point. But within regards to Shay, this looks like a very good prospect. But with the investing thing, it could go both ways with that Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of competition in that thing. That's why I feel like Spirit's saying, that your most trusted and strongest spirit guides really need you to find some kind of financial advisor to give you that kind of advice, to help you predict an outcome for yourself that will be positive so that you don't make mistakes investing in the wrong kind of advising. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I would never turn around and say, hey, do you think that I should invest, in this particular blah, blah, blah with my Roth IRA? I would never ask any of you that. I would actually go to a professional for that. I know that sounds crazy, but at the same time, you're dealing with money here. And when you invest in something, you definitely want to talk to somebody a little bit more that knows about this company that you're asking me about. And I think that's the best advice I could give you intuitively, not only intuitively, but also from your most trusted and strongest spirit guides, okay? As far as Shay, it does look positive, like I said. Now, let's see what Spirit says about your money situation until the end of the year. I don't, my readings are only good for 6 to 8 weeks, in my personal opinion. And remember, what you're telling yourself about money from now to the end of the year is what's going to reflect. All the cards can do is tell you what you need to know right now. Okay? But yes, money does look good for you. You've got the 9 of Pentacles and the Fool. But no looking back at what doesn't serve you now regarding money. Because once again, this is going to reflect your situation on the outside, what's going on within, all right? You know, you've got the beautiful Nine of Pentacles showing a woman who's independent and can take care of herself and has the abundance that she needs in her life. People look up to you. You're already financially stable. You know, what are you embodying about this read about the Nine of Pentacles. It's an amazing card. Spirit says don't be too impulsive to throw your money away either with this Fool card. Save, save, save. Have fun, but save, okay? And no looking back at your mistakes with money, okay? They won't serve you. They've taught you already what they need to teach you. Okay, and the overall energy, yeah, there's a bit of mystery in everything. But I feel like your journey in finding this kind of stability in your life is going to bring you into a good, loving, happy, harmonious relationship. Even if it seems mysterious how all this stuff is going to work out, that's okay. Don't mess with the middle. That's what the universe and your creator's job is to work on all that stuff for you. But definitely talk to a financial advisor about the company that you are thinking about investing in. But don't do anything impulsively. Okay? And I'm only using an IRA as an example because they you know, I would talk to a trading advisor before I went and traded the piddling sums I had or didn't have before. You know what I mean? I wouldn't like go to YouTube and see what they're trying to tell me about what I should trade on today. You know, I yeah, love and live, and remember that remember to, you know, try to align yourself with what you want every day, with the outcome you want, so that you're embodying it. Because it's kind of like I said before, you are what you eat. So of course, your abundance and your finances is going to be great. No matter if it's the end of the year or next year or now. Of course your connection with this new person, Shay, is going to be wonderful. Because you're embodying that energy and staying in the high vibration that everything always works out for you. You always get what you want. You're always right. Why? Because it's your reality. And these are a lot of things that are difficult, I think, for people to embody because, you know, we get programmed by society. We get programmed as to what we should think and feel and believe and focus on. And then we can become indecisive because of it. So we'll have to go ask a friend, does my ass look fat in this? Because we can't decide if our ass looks fat in it or not. You know, I mean, that's just a simple analogy. Is it the word analogy? That's a simple example of you know, we can fall into our own trap sometime because we come indecisive and we can't decide for our own, and then other people decide for us because either we trust them or they're a close family member, or we become indecisive. And that's okay to be indecisive, but keep following your gut intuition as well. Okay, if something doesn't resonate, that's okay too. Keep it with you because it may resonate in 24 hours, 2 months, 3 months, 10 years. I got a tarot card reading from a Pendragon years ago, and her tarot card reading prediction, like, it didn't even, I mean, it didn't come true for 10 years. But it came true. And because I remembered what didn't resonate, and I took heed, warning of what she said, it's not like I manifested it, okay, because I didn't dwell on it, I didn't worry about it, I was aware of the situation, and I always told myself, well, okay, I'll keep my eyes peeled and aware and be more sharp. And it's not like I was looking for it or expecting it either. Yeah, we can get lost in that too, with the whole negative Nancy thing, and even our own negative Nancy will sometimes pop up and scare the shit out of us, to be honest. Thanks so much for coming by and chatting tonight. I'm gonna go to bed here soon. Okay, Metal Rain, sure. Last night reading, it was mentioned about a car. Am I getting a new or used car soon? I don't know if the cards will tell us that. Let's see what the cards show. New or used. Okay, the energy is building upon something here with the Eight of Pentacles. I think it's going to be a new car. Spirit saying build the finances up first. Like build, like, you know, save money for it if you can. Even if it's just $1 every day in the Eight of Pentacles. But it's like something to build upon. And then you've got the Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. So stop arguing with yourself about it. It's time to get a new car, bro. I feel like it will be a new car, and I say new because you've got the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles here, which are very much about something that is new, something that is not old. And then the Pentacles with the horse. Like this horse could represent your new car. I'm not saying it's going to be a Ford or anything like that, but the car is very, you know, it's got horsepower. So I'm relating that horse to a car situation for you. Two, travel was mentioned in next year, a travel year. I think next year, yes. Next year isn't a definite travel year, but next year is also a room for turning your back on what doesn't serve you. A new relationship that will serve you. Connecting with people that you know, if you've got a burden on your hand, they can help you through it, whether it's communication or it's action. And also a time for healing for you. You know, coming into your true authoritative power in this King of Swords. He's a very go-getting kind of guy. You know, he's worked through his issues so he can keep his mind clear, so he can get what he wants, so he can turn his back on his burdens, you know, so he can be there for the people he loves, and also find that courage and sensitivity as well to nurture himself and nourish others as well through that, in that Queen of Cups. So yeah, you are going to travel, but you have to understand something about next year is also going to be very much, you know, getting settled in your mental wealth and feeling a lot better about where you're going with that, okay? And it starts now. 3, new love has mentioned, have I met the person yet? Let's see what you says. Has he met the person yet? New love story, has he met the person yet? What does he need to know about this? Okay, that card was down. Oh my gosh, Queen of Cups again. Yeah, you have met the person. Let's see what the bottom card is on the bottom of the deck. Justice. They may have been married in the past. They may want to get married. They may be married now. Let's see what this card is that fell on the floor. Wow, the 9 of Swords. You may have met this person through difficult times, or during both of you having difficult times. But yeah, it's like you've met her already, and it's interesting because it's Rose again in both cards. This card might actually embody her energy. Justice can be very much about marriage and love. And I say may have been divorced because, I don't know why. Just I feel that energy. Definitely there's somebody who is not in a relationship right now. But yes, you've met them. Yeah, you've met them. It's okay to not know who it is. Don't mess with the middle. Spirit will bring them forth and forward to you the more you get into the idea that they are already yours. Even if you don't know who it is, what would it feel like if she walked into your life today? Or you realized who it was? How would it feel if you were her boyfriend and she was your girlfriend? What would the next thing that you would be doing? How would the house look? How would you be dressing? How would you be taking care of yourself? Are you embodying any of that? Are you working on the self-concept so that person will come forward? And I think that also ties very much into the first collective message tonight, where Spirit is saying, you know, there is like a time and space for some of us to reinvent ourselves. You know, no matter what age you are, if you're a teenager, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, I know people all the way into their 70s watch my YouTube channel. It's interesting the age range of people who come to this channel, 13 to 80. I mean, that's a huge age range to cover. It's a very large age range in my opinion. And, you know, whether you're 13 or you're 80, Spirit's been saying a lot in those collective messages that it's a good time to start reinventing your life. Be thinking about and embodying the life that you want. Even if you don't see it in front of you, it's right there for you to reach out and grab. No, you're not the oldest. My dad is probably. Pam and my dad are around the same age. I think Pam's in her 70s, and my dad's in his 70s, so it's probably them on the channel. I mean, there could be other 70-year-olds hanging out. Well, yeah, because, you know, my dad seems younger, too. I mean, it's just because they have they're young at heart, you know? They're young at heart. I mean, I think my mom, you know, it wouldn't matter what age she was always very young at heart. And she always looked 25 years younger than she really was. You missed the collective message? It's okay. You can always rewind. I think it's at about 15 minutes. So if anybody wants to get a paid reading or owe you a free one, go ahead and speak now. Forever hold your pizza. Because I'm going to do a nap, a medieval nap here in a minute. So I got a long day at work tomorrow. I did not feel well today again because I haven't been sleeping well. So I figured, well, okay, I'll go to bed before 4 o'clock in the morning tonight. Oh no, you had a setback. Like, what kind of setback? Does it seem like it may be more irritated today? It's inflamed. I wonder what's causing that. Okay. Did you ever go to a doctor for it to find out what maybe it was? Interesting. And is that because you don't have, do I know how to do hypnosis? I know how to do hypnosis to myself. As far as hypnosis to others, I'm not sure. Maybe with my music. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with putting on something that you feel comfortable with in regards to hypnosis and falling asleep, because then it becomes like a almost like a subliminal message that, and see, your mind is, your consciousness is more aware and more awake and ready to learn and protect you when you're sleeping. So if you put on like affirmations when you go to sleep, meditations when you go to sleep, subliminals, hypnosis, like when I was quitting smoking, I put on one of those quit smoking hypnosis on YouTube, and I just fall asleep to it, and the next day I'd be fine, and I wouldn't want to smoke. I wouldn't even think about smoking, or maybe I'd see someone smoking, or I'd smell cigarette smoke, and it wouldn't affect me. And it got easier day after day after day after day. But I would definitely vet any hypnosis or subliminal or affirmations or meditations that you might fall asleep to, because you don't want to get programmed with something that makes you think something that's not right. Like, I went to go listen to one. Oh, excuse me. I went to go listen to one about quit smoking once, and it had something in it about death. I was like, oh no, not listening to that. Next. It didn't even matter if people were like, oh, this works so well for me. I'm really funny about, I gotta vet everything I fall asleep to. Hey Pam, how are you, sweetheart? Glad you got to show up before I went to bed. Hey, is that your Facebook request on Facebook? I saw a Facebook request from you, from someone with your name. I just wanted to ask. That was you, honey. I think you're manifested too, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to take a picture of this so I can remember if it says, okay, alright, and I'll look at it tomorrow when I wake up, because I'm getting ready to go 9-9. Good night, sweetie. Okay, alright, cool. Okay, that's good to know. I just wanted to make sure it was the real Pam before I accept it. Yeah, let's go to bed. I'm tired. I'm very, very tired. And I haven't been sleeping well at night, so yeah, that's it. Pleasant dreams to you too. Pammy, have sweet dreams when you get there. Metal Rain, have good dreams when you get there. We can talk more about subliminals, meditations, hypnosises, and affirmations tomorrow if you'd like to, when I'm not so sleepy. Yvette, thank you so much for coming by and doing your free read. You too, Metal Rain. Parrot Mama, thank you so much for coming by. You need friends, we'll be your friends. Molly, it was good to see you. Meryl, it was good to see you. Ari, it was good to see you. Jack Mack, it was good to see you. Everybody, rest well. And be good to yourself with your thoughts, okay? It doesn't have to be so evil and difficult all the time, I promise. Good night. Kalanita. Music is sacred. Bye. Love you guys.